Ready, set, secure.
Hello, my name is Leo Magallon. To continue on this series of identity and access management topics, today we will be covering securing identities in operational technology networks. Operational technology is the hardware and software that's used to monitor, detect, and control changes to devices and events at power stations, transportation and smart city networks, as well as chemical, gas, or petroleum refining plants, among others. They are popular targets for cyber attackers, and for good reason. For security purposes, the seven-layer model from the Purdue Enterprise Reference Architecture is often used to segment networks into three different zones: the enterprise, the industrial demilitarized zone, and finally, the manufacturing or industrial zone. Organizations with OT environments are in dire need of a solution that not only provides increased security for OT networks, but which can also keep remote users happy and productive. Major OT risks and concerns include a high number of administrative accounts that support maintenance personnel, operators, control engineers, and remote vendors all use. The use of shared accounts is a very difficult arena for an organization to assign specific activities to users and report on actions taken by them, whether internal or external. Applications with embedded hard-coded credentials pose an increased risk of compromise or an unauthorized access to the overall system. The use of workstations with full administrator rights and the use of VPNs with potential vulnerabilities that pose a critical risk if not patched aggressively. Digital transformation marks a radical rethinking of how an organization uses technology, people, and processes to fundamentally change business performance. Is it seeking to improve on security? In recent years, there have been an avalanche of ransomware events that have forced organizations to rethink how they change their processes to be more resilient and secure. And COVID-19 has added even more pressure to that effort. Disruptions to organizations have come by way of vulnerabilities in VPN software, ransomware attacks, exploiting internet accessible operational technology assets, as well as well thought out campaigns targeting both IT and OT networks and identities. This image depicts the design of older OT networks, which included access via VPN, remote access via modems, as well as dual home hosts that allowed personnel to gain access to operational technology networks. A lot of organizations continue using this design today, even as they are aware of the consequences this design can bring. Governments around the world have also come up with suggestions for protecting access to OT networks. The Australian Cybersecurity Centre proposed the use of two jump hosts. One of them with a jump host in the demilitarized zone outside the OT environment, and the other one inside of the OT environment. This solution requires a minimum of two unique account names, two unique passphrases, and two MFA tokens for each user accessing the solutions and the OT networks. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency and the Department of Energy make also mention of the use of jump servers as a central authorization location between ICS network security zones. The implementation of zero trust technologies can be used as a next generation solution with jump servers, which provides added security by monitoring and recording privileged sessions. The CyberArk Alero solution is ideal for remote users who require access to these systems, which eliminates the need for VPNs or agents. all authenticated remote users go through Alero to get to the CyberArk password access management and have their sessions launched with automatic isolation, monitoring, and recording without disrupting end-user workflow. The NSA and CISA have produced a guidance on securing identities and privileged credentials in OT environments. One of their recommendations is that CISA recommends having a PAM program in place to help against this type of risk. Prohibit the use of default passwords on all devices, including controllers and OT equipment. Remove, disable, or rename any default system accounts wherever possible, especially those with elevated privileges or remote access. Enforce a strong password security policy. Enforce a plan to implement two-factor authentication for all remote connections, and explore and incorporate technologies that use job servers or zero trust technologies that include threat analytics to minimize threats to OT networks. Thank you for stopping by. For more information or help improving your identity and access management initiatives, please reach out to one of our account managers or visit us at www.setsolutions.com.